Hey guys, this is Mike from Reapers Outdoors. Some of you might have seen the video I put up of the big shoal bass that I caught. Well, I've had several PMs asking about the crate that was in the back of my kayak. So I decided to do a two-part video today showing you the two different milk crates that I use in my kayak and how they differ from each other and what use I use them for and in what situations. So hang tight and let's get busy. Alright, I got my kayak pulled out kind of halfway out of the garage so you guys could see what was going on. If you notice this post here, we'll get back to that because that is part of my setup. Of course, there's Bella. She's got to be in the video. She got her own seat in the kayak. Alright. Here's my first crate. I wouldn't really call it a milk crate. It's basically a marine waterproof box. It was all orange. I picked this up at Walmart. It was kind of expensive, I guess. It was about 15, 16 bucks, but it's pretty waterproof. And you can see I painted the back of the box black, or the bottom of the box black. And you can open it up. And there's places for three. I use 3 boxes typically. And I've got a couple other items in here, my scale and a few baits that are still in the package. But this is my river fishing box. So generally I don't take a lot of gear, or rather I'd say a lot of tackle when I go fishing on the river. I pretty much know what I need, so that's basically all I take. Alright, first thing I did, I wanted a mount to do videos with. So I took one of the Scotty mounts and basically just riveted to the top here. And I took a piece of, I'll double check to confirm that, but I think this is 1/2-inch PVC pipe. And it's not the normal PVC pipe. This was in like pieces of 3 foot long, 2 foot long, that was in a little bin. It's a little more rigid than the other PVC pipe, but it was white. And then at the top I have a coupling which is mounted to another PVC pipe with a cap, and then I have a cheap mount off of a tripod that I picked up for $14, $15 at Walmart. And the way I use that, hang on just a second, let me twist this off. Okay, it comes off, and if you notice it has 2 holes here. And I have a pin that goes through the hole that keeps it on top of the mount. So if I want to move it, I can just pull that pin out, come back up here to the front where I have another one mounted, and then just slide it down and put the pin in. Hold on, I'll slide it on down. Now I just slide it on down like that. Now I did have to sand a little bit on this piece of pipe so I could get it off, you know, off and on. There's a better picture. Okay. So we'll come back to the crate. Now to keep this crate in here, well, actually let me skip that. Let's go to the rod holders. What I did was I took 2 pieces of cypress wood that I had laying around the house, and you could probably use anything. and I cut them off kind of at an angle because I wanted the rod holders to kind of tilt back a little bit in case I went under trees or whatever. It would kind of help with the deflection, which I haven't really run into that, so I'm not too worried about it. So then I took some 1.25 inches, I believe, and again I'll put that down in the description on what size that was. Go around here to the other side so you can see it a little better. I cut grooves on both sides. That way I could basically turn my rods whichever way I wanted to. I drilled a hole through here to have a space for my screwdriver, and if you can see in there, I took stainless steel bolts and stuck through the PVC on the inside, through the wood, through the inside. Let me get this open. Yeah, let's get turned around here. And basically just stuck it through, put some silicone around them and tighten them down, and they're not going anywhere. And it still keeps the box waterproof. Alright, and to keep it inside of the kayak, let's say if I turn over or whatever, I take the bungee cords that's already on the kayak and I just lift it up over the first one on each side. And then here, I took some of these, I don't know what you call them, they're for bungee cords, and they just attach to the side. I just put a stainless steel nut or screw through it and put a nut on the inside and sealed it with some silicone. I believe I picked these up at Hook One kayak supplies, and these guys have a ton of different parts and different things for kayaks, so you might want to check them out if you're into kayak fishing. Alright, then I took a bungee cord, and to make it a little shorter I put a knot in it, which is not really necessary. And here, sometimes this is kind of hard to get off. Well, you guys will see it. It's basically got a hook on it, and it just hooks into the little eyelet that's already on the kayak. So it will move around a little bit, but it's not coming out of the kayak. And in the future, one modification I'm going to make to this is I'm going to put a hole through here and put a pin through this. It's not coming out, but I want to make sure. Then to hold my rods in, if I'm in rough water going through shoals, or in case I tip over, I put some bungee cords. I think it's like an 1/8 inch bungee cord. I drilled a hole down here, put the bungee cord through, and just tied a knot around the hole in the bottom. I made it kind of short because I want it to hold the rods in, and put a loop in it, and then basically I just pick it up. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I just pull it up, wrap it around the reel, and that reel's not coming out. If I turn over, it may break if I'm in shallow water, but at least I won't lose the reels. Alright guys, I believe that's pretty much it for the River kayak box. I'll put a link up here to so you guys can just click on it if you want to go to the part 2 of this video to see my lake kayak milk crate.